Good morning to you. I'm having a bit of a morning smoke and a glass of milk because I've got nothing in the fridge because I fucked up my order.
Hey, Bobby, come over here.
But
Yes, sir. Keep up the good work, kid.
hang on.
Thank you, Mr. Starman.
Thank you, Mr. Starman. Thank you, Mr. Starman. I'm getting old. I'm an old warrior. I was in the army in 1990. 1990 to 94. And went to Africa, Somalia, the combat zone. And in 1999 I was sent to a institution and diagnosed PTSD from Somalia. So they gave me a pension and knocked me off in 2000 and said no more work for you. But we've got a problem. I smoke 60 ciggies a day because of this problem, you know, sitting there going, fuck, it's a problem. And the problem is we've all got nuclear weapons pointed at us. And that's tyranny. That's under threat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A threat of World War III. And the way the world's going, just with a virus, the virus has shut everything down. The world is not economically viable at the moment, so every country's taken a loss. And you'll notice in Africa, the third world countries, due to this virus and not being able to make money and their way of life, which was just keeping them afloat, they'll all collapse. African countries, South American countries are all going to collapse. And America, the eagle, and China the dragon, and Russia the bear, they're gonna fight it out to see who's king of the world after this virus. And there is no cure. They've been looking for it for 100 years. So old Donald Trump going on about, we'll have it by the end of the year. That's all bullshit. 100 years they've looked for it and haven't found it. Bobby Bizarre. Toot, toot. You're gonna go down. America's dishing out money like it's got it when it's really in about $40 trillion debt. And Australia's in about $20 trillion debt, and they're handing out money like they've got it. But all this money they hand out has to be paid back, and no one's fucking... all the countries are shut down, and they're not economically viable. They're not making... the economy's not making any money. So... like I said, third world countries will collapse. But you're under threat of nuclear war. And the rich, it comes down to there's 9 billion of us, right? And in 30 years there'll be 14 billion of us. And the rich don't want this. The planet can't even handle it. So the rich have a plan. Now, they've built 128 DUMBs, deep underground military bases in America. Now, what do they know that we don't know? And, the rich have an agenda for us. And I don't have kids. I didn't bring kids into this world because I didn't want them to inherit this earth, because they would have been too sensitive, and this planet is too dangerous under the threat of nuclear war all the time. So I didn't want to bring children into a world that's overpopulated and under nuclear threat. But my mates have all had children, and so have my sisters. So this makes me have to give a fuck. And being a veteran, I watch for danger on the internet. I watch the news, and I watch politicians, and I watch gold and silver, and I watch oil, and I watch what's happening. And I've been watching this for 20 years since they knocked me off. And now, as a veteran, I'm saying we're in dangerous times. You know, this is like we're on the threat of nuclear war. So, you know, it's up to you, man. Like, when the radio, like, Australia's major cities will get hit, but they won't hit the country areas. But then the radiation will come, and you'll be bleeding out of every orifice. And the sun gets blocked out for 2 years, so everything dies, including the ocean. And it gets real fucking cold. So, you know, and then you run out of food.